Angry Guy here, and I'm with MK Fitness. Today we're discussing why women are Me Tooing men over text messages in hashtag Me Too Part 2. MK?
What's up, guys? MK Fitness in the Philippines coming at you guys live from the Philippines, Angeles City, Clark City, Balibongo, Pampanga, and all the surrounding area. I'm repping the whole neighborhood. Let's go, Angry Guy.
So,
Let's get
I
the
mean,
show started.
yeah. So it's like insane what's going on right now. Did you hear about this thing with P. Diddy over this chick he was dating named Cassie? And basically she sued him for like something like $30 million, claiming that he made her do things she did not want to do. So she implied that there were instances of grape, and you know and now basically he settled the case. And what's strange about this is I was looking at a media report, and it said that he made it very clear that he's not saying that he actually did anything. He's completely refuting it. And a reporter basically said this may just be, either he actually did it or this is just the price of doing business. And I'm like, the price of doing business? Like, nobody believes it, even the media, because he's one of these people. He's one of these people that's in with those people in Hollywood
Yeah.
and that run the world. And even they're getting it right now. And someone in the media or a journalist literally said that, this may just be the price of doing business. So if you date someone in Hollywood, this is just the price of doing business, being famous. You're just gonna have to pay these bounties, or it's
These
just
tariffs.
crazy. Tariffs, and
Yeah,
it's like, extortions, and
yeah,
it's like,
extortion.
and it's so funny. I mean, you made a comment about about Walmart door greeters.
Yeah, I mean, well, if they're running out of guys to go after, and especially with all the guys leaving the workforce, and so it's only makes sense that they're going to start eating each other. There's just no one left to go after.
Yeah,
And with these famous rappers, honestly, it's just a matter of time with all of them. When you're young, you probably did something a little bit questionable with some woman who probably still has pictures on one of her old phones just in case this time came when she needed some money. And yeah, it's only a matter of time with these guys.
it's crazy because
Because you got to think P Diddy was, he was famous before the HN2, so he didn't have any fear back then of doing things with women because he had no way of knowing that this was going to happen in the future. But now it is. So now it's coming. Now it's coming to light.
it's what's so frightening is you look at what's happening with America's dad, or America's former dad. This guy was worth like $300 million, and he had women saying that he did things dating back over 50 years, and the lawsuits are still coming, and he's experiencing financial hardship right now. And it's like
Hmm.
it's just one woman after another, and it's like, as times are getting harder, as because these women, they're losing their jobs. They're losing their jobs right now. There's actually a crazy article. Let me see if I can grab it here.
Yeah.
It's titled "First Spanish AI Model Earns Nearly $11,000 Monthly for Agency."
Wow.
Yeah, no. This
Wow.
this is this is
First,
crazy. Like,
first of all, Spanish news reporters are like the hottest in the world. So if they're losing out to AI, no one else has a chance.
yeah, like, I mean, here it is. This is ridiculous. It says, eight Etana, the first Spanish model created by artificial intelligence for the clueless agency. I love it, clueless, because the guys using it are clueless. Is earning up to 10,000 euro monthly, and the agency created Etana to avoid model tantrums and make a better living. So they were tired of dealing with bad behavior from bio babes, and they've turned bio babe. That's what they are. And now they've turned to AI because they don't want to deal with these ladies anymore. And Etana has 144,000 Instagram followers, and described as a gamer, fitness, and cosplay lovers. So they're tapping thing directly into the simp economy. They are pushing women out of the simp economy. They're keeping all of that money for themselves, and they're creating experiences that the simps want that they cannot even get with biological people.
Yeah. And let's just, it has to be said that men created this and men are making money from it. So men are actually making money from a artificial woman. Amazing.
You know what's so crazy
I mean,
about
it's kind of a win for men. I mean, yes, the simps are going to pay for it, but it's a win for men. I mean, if the simps are going to pay for it, you might as well sell it to the simps.
well, here's the thing about that. You might as well sell it to the simps, but think about this very carefully. When it comes to only fools or lonely fans, however you like, whatever you like to call it, it's quite interesting because Only Fools was created by two men, from what I understand, but the CEO of Only Fools is usually a woman. So there was a woman there, and then she left, and they replaced her with another woman. And it's like these women don't seem to realize that those guys that created Only Fools are the biggest. They're the biggest. I'm trying to look for they're the biggest daddies in the entire world. If you get what I'm saying, it's like
Yeah.
and the CEOs that they're choosing because they're having a woman run these companies. That's their bottom chick. Because when you have a daddy named Slickback, right? You always have, the way it works is there's a hierarchy. So you always have a bottom chick, and she's the one who manages all the other girls. So the CEOs that they're choosing for these companies, that's their bottom chick, and she's basically the main chick. She's the chick that handles all the girls and gets the money and brings it to them. And it's really just, this is nothing more than this is nothing that we've never seen before. It's just it's just larger on a larger scale, and I
Yeah.
just find it absolutely hilarious.
And it's legal. So that's really she's the madam, that looks after all the girls. But yeah, she's still getting the money for the men. So
Absolutely.
it's legal online prostitution, kind of.
The thing is, and what I find so intriguing about this whole thing is that platform is absolutely terrible. That platform is mixed up with a variety of different things. Like, once a woman leaves that platform and tries to go into the real world, she's going to struggle to find a job in the real world. She'll struggle to find an attorney. She'll struggle to to do almost anything because that platform is so toxic, and it's mixed up in so many illicit activities globally. And these women don't realize that they've traded in their futures for some pocket change, essentially. Because they wanted instant gratification so they can go and buy that Louis Vuitton purse that they're going to eventually end up having to sell to eat when they're facing homelessness.
Yeah, and another thing that doesn't get talked about when it comes to lonely fans is that these girls, a lot of them, probably are not paying taxes on their income. And that's probably why Biden wanted to hire those 40,000 IRS agents to crack down on all the money that these women are making online that they're not paying taxes on.
No, I
You know,
agree entirely with you on that. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't pay taxes, but the people who don't pay taxes are doing it legally. For example, you set up an
yeah,
LLC. You set up an LLC, and when you set up an LLC, companies, states already know that you have an LLC, and they know exactly what you're doing. So even though you're not going to pay taxes, they're still going to get you in one way or another. They're going to charge you. They're going to charge you like an application fee or annual report fee or franchise tax fee, or they're going to get their money from you one way or another. When it comes to these women, they're not paying anything at all. These women are not business savvy. They don't have any financial literacy, and it's like you said, they're not paying taxes, and the government realizes this, and it's because of what they're doing. Very likely these Instagram models, these lonely fans models, even some of these Twitch people. And that's why they're coming after everyone. Shout out to Eric Zombo, one of my OG subscribers. Eric has been with me since maybe the beginning. Shout out to Eric. Good to see you, bro. Just like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. If you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.